Hey there again guys, it's Liam here from KraieGaming, and this is the boss guide to Morchok, who is the first boss of the Siege of Wyrmrest raid in the raid finder, looking for raid system. This boss guide is detailed only for looking for raid, and the actual raids that aren't in the raid finder, as if you're doing it with a guild, will all be different as they do more damage and have more features. So basically Morchok, he's a big elemental and he constantly stomps the ground because he's very angry. And he'll stomp the ground, which will deal 300k damage between everyone in the raid, well, everyone within range of his shockwave. So people should stack at his feet to minimise damage. You'll also spawn these things around him which target about 7 players, and the closer you are to them, the less damage it does to them, and it splits the damage between the players. So you might see one in a minute. I'll tell you if one's here. But let's discuss this mechanic as well. Basically, every so often he'll stun the raid and start casting a spell, which I can't remember the name of. Black blood of the earth. Spikes will come up out of the ground further outside the arena thing that he's standing in, and then you must get behind one of these spikes so the black blood of the earth doesn't damage you. It does a fair bit of damage, so it's advised that you do go behind these. But there is a way of positioning yourself for your ranged DPS, and that will let you keep doing DPS to them. And as you've seen, there's loads of players there that ran off to the side, and these beams that are going across the screen, these red swirly beams, these are targeting random players. Actually, yeah, I think it targets random players. It either targets random players or the closest players to it. I'm not sure yet, and I'm not very organised in this video, so I'm not going to look it up. But that should be for you to look up. You've got to have some time doing these raids, you know. And it will change. The beam will change colour depending on how much damage it will do. Red means that it does a lot of damage and it will kill you. Yellow means it will deal a fair bit of damage, and when I say a fair bit, it'll do a fair bit. No, it'll do loads of damage, and it will like perhaps kill you. It might just kill you, but it will definitely do nearly all your full health. And then it goes blue when you're close to it, but you have to be really close to it to get blue. And this means it won't do much damage to you, and it's easy. You should just have 7 people tanking that. That's the black blood of the earth, and you get behind the pillar, and you'll just run back in and DPS. Now the other thing is, this boss requires 2 tanks, because he constantly puts Sunder armour on one of the tanks, which will increase the damage he does to him. Now we found that the best way to do this is swap aggro between the 2 tanks every 3 stacks. So once you get 3 stacks of this Sunder armour, switch to the other tank and wait till it wears off, and then just keep switching between tanks. And yeah, that's about it. That is the boss guide for Morchok. I'm sorry it wasn't so detailed. I'm not very organised today. I've got a lot on my plate at the moment. So I'll see you guys later. Rate, comment and sub if you deem me worthy of your time, and if you want these videos to keep popping up in your sub box. And I'll see you later, and I hope this guide has helped you defeat Morchok.
The Twilight's hammer is retreating. The temple is ours. Fortify your positions within.